হ্যালো, শুনতে পেতেছো?
হ্যালো।
হ্যালো মারুফ। হ্যালো মারুফ, শুনতে পেতেছো?
Yes, sir.
ওকে, তো কি অবস্থা তোমার? হাউ আর ইউ ডুইং?
I'm fine, sir. And you?
Yes, I'm okay. So what have you been studying this past couple of days?
I just practice writing, and also speaking. That's it. And I also practice speaking right now. Uh, Q card related questions, and also practice writing module tasks too because I cannot I don't get enough idea about this, so that's why I try to improve my idea generate level, and I also practice speaking, listening and reading, and daily I will take exam on online, and all this it, so regulation.
So how did you
And
practice the
also,
listening?
yes, that was band score is 6.5, so I think my uh, listening listening score is ri- um, rise, so
I think my
yes,
listening score has improved.
has improved.
And what about the writing?
I think is okay. And that's
Send me the writing practices that you're doing so I can check and see if you made any mistakes or is everything okay or not.
okay, sir. I do it first, sir.
Yeah, just
Um,
send me the photos after the classes, okay? And
I will. It checked my Taiwan, and uh,
and what about speaking? How are you practicing the speaking?
speaking with Q card idea generate, and also Q card related discussion question in the sir.
So, how are you practicing that? I gave you a question list, right?
Okay, sir.
I gave you a question list.
Yes, sir.
Are you practicing from there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, try and address all the questions. We'll go through the question list. Let's start off with our basic grammar class. And I'll take your speaking mock, no worries.
Yes, sir.
So I've sent you one PDF in your inbox. Please download it. Did you open it?
Yes, sir.
So this is the conditional cheat sheet. We're gonna learn about conditionals. So yes. So there's zero, first, second, and third. So always true, but it's not a plan for the future. Okay, so first, future. Second, present future. Third is past. Okay, like first, future, real slash possible, which is real or is possible, and the second one is unreal slash impossible or hypothetical. Okay, so what is unreal and impossible, or like experimental thinking is we can address as hypothetical, and past unchangeable and hypothetical. Okay, so let's learn the structure. If plus subject plus present simple, or subject plus present simple. So first is if plus subject plus present simple, subject plus will plus verb. And the second one is if plus second plus past simple, subject plus would plus verb. If plus subject plus past perfect, subject plus would have plus participle. And if you drink cyanide, you die. Okay, so if I pass my exams, I will go to the university.
I will go to university.
So if I had a horse, I would ride it every day.
I will write it every day.
If I had known about the concert, I would have gone. So these are the structure. So first, conditional meaning. This is certain. If not, use may, might, could. Okay, so you can use may, might, could if it's not certain. And formal English, should I, should you. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
second conditional meaning, this is hypothetically certain. So if not, use may, might, could. For this would be possible, right? I would be happy.
I would be happy.
Someone else has joined the class with. And remember, if the real situation has a positive verb, the conditional verb is negative. I don't have a horse, I can't ride one every day. If I had a horse, I would ride it every day. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
with to be. So if I were rich, I would buy a house for my parents. If he were rich, he would buy a house for his parent. Okay,
For his parent.
so very formal slash old English, and where I reach, where he reach, it's like that. So possible or impossible. Okay, so winning the
Yes.
lottery, your psychology. If I win the lottery, I will buy a house. Optimistic,
How?
right? Optimistic
Yes,
thinking.
sir.
And if I won the lottery, I would buy the house.
I will
That is
buy the house.
more realistic. Okay, realistic one.
Yes, sir.
And a third conditional meaning, it did happen, was true. Yeah. So, but let's say it didn't happen, or wasn't true. Okay,
You
so
haven't true.
formal English, I had gone to Los Angeles. I had not gone to Los Angeles. Okay, so in this case, the first part is true and the second part is not true. So second and third conditionals are about hypotheticals. So
Sir,
they are,
sir, I cannot understand about had I gone to Los Angeles or had I not gone to Los Angeles.
so the first one, it did happen, it was true, and the second one, it didn't happen, it wasn't true.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
So the second and third conditionals are all hypotheticals. So they are mixable. The past is linked to present. Uh, If he
Yes, sir.
weren't so stubborn, he would have refused refused help yesterday. Huh.
help yesterday.
So the zero condition or universal truth. If I drink coffee at night, I find it difficult to sleep. So these are zero conditionals, but they are the universal truth. So they are the fact.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this isn't my plan. Nobody has told me to drink coffee. Okay. So this the idea about the conditionals, the zero, the first, second, and third conditional. So I'm sending you another sheet or PDF, you can say. Open it. Did you open it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can see there's some fill in the gaps here. So this is about the first conditional. So complete the sentence using the word in the pretenses. So if you dash see Tom, he dash tell you about his holiday.
If you see Tom, he will tell you about his holiday.
Right. So if you see Tom, he will tell you about this his holiday. And what about the second one?
Be careful with that vessel. If you break it, my mom will be angry. অথবা will angry.
So it is the way it is. What about the third one?
Kevin study medicine. Oh, sorry, sir. Kevin
So what is he saying? Kevin dash medicine. So the word will be study. Huh. If
study.
if he, so there is a condition here. So he will study medicine if something happens, like
If he did well in his exams.
so what's the first one? First one in the first statement, they're talking in future. They're talking about a hypothetical situation in the future that Kevin will study medicine.
Will study
If he
medicine.
does, if he did is the wrong one.
If he did well in
No,
his
no, no.
exam.
If he does well in his exam. If he did well, when you're using did is the past form, but we are talking about a hypothetical future. So Kevin will study medicine if he does well in exam, or Maruf will study in UK if he does well in his entrance exam. Right?
Yes, sir.
I hope you're clear about this one.
Yes, sir.
So I need money.
I need money. If I sell my car, I will get 4,000 for it.
Right. What about the next one?
They visit their cousin. If they if they
So the condition is in the second part. So first part will be now. It's like it will be the future. So if the second
Yes, sir.
part is right, then the first part will happen. So it's a hypothetical.
They will visit. They
Right.
will visit their cousin
Right.
if they went to Kentucky.
No, 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 no.
If sir.
If they go to. So there
Go
will be,
to.
there will be no changes in the fifth second
Oh,
statement.
sir. Yes, sir. যদি তারা যায়, if they go to Candy, they will visit the cousin.
Right.
এটাই।
So over here, create sentences with using this word. So the task is to create sentences with this word. So that's your homework. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So the first one you have to use all of these four words and create a sentence. Like if if it happens, I will leave. Huh. It's like that.
Yes, sir.
So you have to. That's the homework for a first conditional. So you make sentences using these words. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So so if it happens again, I will leave. So this I
I will
leave
leave.
also is part of the first sentence. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
using the first four words, you have to create the first part of the sentence, and using this I leave, you have to create the second part. So I've already given you an example. If it happens again, I will leave. So that is the
I
answer
will
of the
leave.
first one. So you will solve the 2, 3, and 4. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna move to the second conditionals now. Kind of open the PDF.
Yes, sir.
So second condition, complete the sentences using word in the uh, parenthesis. So if I dash go to work tomorrow, I dash go to the cinema. So will there be any changes?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
যদি আমি if I
So what is he saying? Like if he doesn't go to work tomorrow, then he can go to the cinema. It's like that. So what changes will be here?
if
So let me help you with the first one. If I
if I would not,
no. If I did not have to go to work tomorrow.
tomorrow স্যার মানে স্যার আগামীকাল।
Yeah, so they are talking about something they will do tomorrow. They will go to see the movie tomorrow. So if he doesn't have to go to work tomorrow, he can go to cinema. So how would you say that in second conditional in this uh, sentence? If I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, that's the first part. Okay, I would go to
Yes.
the cinema. So if I did not have to go to work tomorrow, I would go to the cinema.
Go to the cinema.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Then solve the next one. If I dash a date with celebrity, I dash Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Hmm? Try and solve it.
Okay, sir. If I could a date,
If I could have, you can see I have here, right?
yes. If I could have a date with a celebrity, I will choose. I will choose.
I would.
I would choose Jennifer
I would choose.
Aniston. Choose.
If I could
I
have
would
a
choose.
date with a celebrity, I would choose
I would
Jennifer
choose
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
Hmm. What about the next one? If I dash the boss at work, I dash everybody a salary increase.
If I have, okay,
If I have the boss at work, no.
no, sir.
What he is saying that he would increase everybody's salary. How would he increase everybody's salary? If he was the boss, he could have increased everybody's salary. So,
If
if
I am the boss,
if I were,
where,
yes, if I were the boss at work,
where the boss at work, I would give
right,
everybody
right, I would
a
give
salary
everybody a
increase.
salary increase. So,
Then,
so what about the
if I
next
speak
one?
perfectly, if I speak perfect English,
I dash.
I
What?
just I would work for the event.
So what's going to be the first one? If I dash perfect English, what?
If I speak perfect English,
If I spoke.
spoke, oh, sorry, spoke.
If I spoke
If I
perfect
spoke
English,
perfect English, I would work for the event.
so over here, I is perfect. It will be I would, but the first part is the change spoke. So okay, what about the
Yes.
next one? If John dash enough money to start his own business, uh, he dash an office downtown. So if he had enough money
If
to,
John had
so if John had enough money to start his own
enough
business,
money to start his own business, he would open an
right, right.
office downtown.
Okay, that was perfect. And what are the next one? If pets dash, they dash
Okay.
visitors our secret. So what is he saying? If pets,
Pets could could talk, they would tell visitors our secrets.
right, right, right. So that's a good one. You did well. So, are these real and possible, or hypothetical or impossible? Create sentences with these words using first conditional or second conditional. Whether, nice, next Sunday, go on, a picnic. So, let me tell you the first one. If the weather is nice next Sunday, we will go on a picnic. So, if the weather was nice next Sunday, we would go on a picnic. So, I have given you example of the first one. You solve the
Yes, sir.
rest of the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and create sentences using these words and using the
Okay,
first
sir.
conditional or second conditional. So there's a
Okay, sir.
homework in end of every lecture of this grammar. So we've covered the first conditional and second conditional practice. Now let's move on to the third conditional. I've sent you the PDF. Please open it.
Okay, sir.
So over here, there's some task. Complete the sentence with third conditional using the word in the parenthesis. If the driver dash me to get off, I dash my stop. So what will be the answer?
If the driver not tell me to get off. If the driver would not tell me,
So it will be had not. If the driver had not
had not tell me
told me
to get off,
if the driver had not told me to get off,
told me to get off, I will miss the stop.
I
I
would have
missed the stop.
missed the. So it's, they're talking about past over. If the driver didn't tell me to get off, I would have missed my stop. It's like that. So if the driver had not told me to get off, I would have. Okay. So okay, we'll solve the next one. If we dash more patient, none of this dash happened.
If we had more patient,
If we had, but there's a B here, right? That is the main word. If we had been more patient,
none of this have happened.
would have happened. Would have happened.
এটা হলো স্যার মানে if we have been would have been.
If
Have.
we had been, if we had
If we
been,
had been more patient, none of these
would
none of these would happen.
would have
Wo-
happened.
Would have happened.
Would have happened. So if we so if we had been so if we had been more patient,
Have been more patient.
so if we had been more patient, none of this would have happened. If we had been more patient. So what about the next one? Dash, she was allergic to seafood. I dash her to sushi restaurant. Use if in this sentence. Don't use if in this sentence.
This one. It is. Had been.
What had I known?
Had been.
Had I known?
Part তাহলে been হবে হ্যাঁ বুঝছি বুঝছি had I known
She was allergic to seafood.
she was allergic to seafood. I would have.
Why are you saying have? There's a sentence here. Not take. If you use this not take.
So I wouldn't take. Wouldn't have.
Right. I would not have taken her.
Have. I would not have taken her to a sushi.
Taken her. I would
Taken
not
her
have
to
taken
a
her. Sushi restaurant. So
Had I known she was allergic to seafood, I would not taken her
I
to.
would not
I would not have.
taken her.
I would not have taken her to a
Sushi restaurant.
sushi.
What about the fourth one? I dash
I had never told him.
Read the full sentence first.
Okay, sir. I had never told him if I would have known what he would do.
No, so I would never have told him. I would never have told him if I had
Mm.
known what he would do. If I had known what he would do.
ও স্যার এটা স্যার আগে হচ্ছে মানে স্যার সেন্টেন্স স্যার মানে স্যার ইফ স্যার পরে দেওয়া হয়েছে স্যার আর
I would
বুঝছি স্যার।
never have taken. I would never. I would never have told him. I would never have told him if I had known what he would do. মানে বুঝতে পারছো আমরা মাঝে মাঝে বলি না আমি তো ওরা বলতামই না যদি জানতাম ও এই কাজটা করবো।
ইয়েস স্যার
সো
বুঝছি স্যার।
ওইটাই হলো এটা আই উড নেভার হ্যাভ টোল্ড হিম ইফ আই হ্যাড নোন হোয়াট হি উড ডু। তারপরে কি?
She would not have been angry if you had told her the truth.
So she would not have been angry.
জি স্যার।
She would
If
not
you
if
would
you had told the truth.
had 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 told her the truth.
এখানে হবে she would not have been angry if you had
Yes sir.
told her the truth। তারপরে কি 6 নম্বর?
If you had asked me at the beginning, I would have helped you.
রাইট রাইট ঠিক আছে। তারপর 7 নম্বর?
If my car had not broke down that night, I would not have
broken down
broken down that night. I would not have met my wife.
right right and the last one?
If I had known about the party, I still would not have go.
Right, right, nice. Hello, hello, Maruf, you did good. And over here are these situations about past, hypothetical present, or a mixture. Create sentences using third conditional, second condition, and mixture of both in this situation. So yesterday was a tough day, so I tried so I tried. If yesterday hadn't been a tough day, wouldn't be so tired. Oh, so sorry, it's tired. I so tired. So if yesterday hadn't been a tough day, I would not be so
Would
tired.
not be so tired.
So what about the next one? We spent so much money on transportation yesterday. We don't have enough money for food tomorrow. So what will be the answer? So there's a clue, right? If we. So it starts with if.
Yes, sir. If we had on,
Had not.
if we had not spent so much money on transport yesterday, we would have enough money for food for tomorrow.
Right. So yeah, absolutely right. So solve this part also. This is your homework from 1 to 5. Solve it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we covered everything about the conditionals. So
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna cover some bonus things about the condition, the exceptionals. Okay, so just open the PDF. Okay, these are some extras. So extra practices for you. So it is possible to it is possible to for you to finish the marathon, but you must train well. Write sentences using conditionals. Why don't you solve the first one? First one is easy.
It is possible.
Okay, let me give you an example. If you train well, you can finish the marathon.
If you train well,
You
it
can,
would
you can finish the marathon.
you can finish the marathon.
First one was simple. So what about the second one? I can speak to Mrs. Jones because she is so busy.
I cannot speak to Mars Jones. If she
So answer will be I would or I could. You can use would or could, whatever you want here. So
I would speak to Mars.
Mrs. Jones.
Mars John.
Mrs. MRS means Mrs.
Oh, sorry.
And MR means Mr.
Mrs. Jones. Because I would speak to Mrs. Jones if she would not busy.
Were not were
Were
not
not busy.
so busy. What about the third one? I shouted at Jim. He left the party. I regret that.
If I shall if I would shout at Jim.
If I so the answer would be if I had not shouted at Jim, I would not. He would not have left the party.
Would not have left the party.
So if I had not shouted at Jim, he would not have left the party.
So I can't understand it.
তো এখানে কথাটা কি বলছে? বলছে যে I shouted at Jim, মানে আমি জিমের সাথে চিল্লাচিল্লি করছি। He left the party, ও পার্টি থেকে চলে গেছে। I regret that, মানে এখন আমার আফসোস হইতেছে। হ্যাঁ, এটা হলো কথাটা। তো এটার কন্ডিশনাল বানাইলে তোমার কি হবে যে if I had not shouted at Jim, না আমি যদি জিমের সাথে চিল্লাইতাম না, he would not have left the party.
Would not
মানে ও পার্টিটাতে এখন ছেড়ে চলে যেত না, সিম্পল। বুঝতে পারছো?
every time. Yes, sir.
Every time you boil an egg for 5 minutes, the inside becomes hard. এটা তো সহজ।
Every time you boil an egg for 5 minutes, the inside became hard.
এটা তো সহজ।
If you boil an egg for 5 minutes, if you boil an egg for 5
the
minutes,
insides become hard.
it would
একটা কমা দিয়া the insides become hard. If you
Yes, sir.
boil
Comma
an egg
দিয়া-
for 5 minutes, the
Sir.
insides become hard.
This is the present মানে past conditional. So
এখানে তোমার কন্ডিশন তো বোঝা গেছে, ইফ ইউ বয়েল, তো এখানেই তুমি কন্ডিশন ইউজ করছো যে যদি 5 মিনিট মানে যদি ইউজ করছো মানে কন্ডিশন, মানে দ্য ইনসাইডস বিকাম হার্ড, ওইটা তো ফ্যাক্ট, ওইটা তো আর পাল্টাবে না। তুমি যদি একটা এগ 5 মিনিট ধরে গরম দাও, এটা তো হার্ড হয়ে যাবে, এটা তো ফ্যাক্ট থাকতেছে, বুঝছো না? সো
yes.
দ্য ইনসাইড বিকামস হার্ড। তারপর কি, দিস চেয়ার কস্ট আ লট অফ মানি, আই ক্যান্ট বাই ইট।
This chair cost a lot of money.
কি হবে?
এটা স্যার বাংলা স্যার বলে স্যার,
মানে যে চেয়ারটা যদি এত দামি না
মানে
হতো,
দামি না দামি না
আমি
হতো
কিনতে পারতাম।
তাহলে আমি এটা কিনতে কিনতে পারতাম। If the chair had not
Did not cost a lot of money.
did not did not cost a lot of money, I would buy it.
রাইট রাইট, আই কুড হবে, উড হবে না, আই কুড বাই ইট।
কেন I could buy it.
হ্যাঁ,
পারতাম
কারণ যদি টাকা কম হইতো তো তুমি কিনতেই পারতাম, তো এখানে আই কুড মানে
পারতাম
আমি পারতাম, কুড ইউজ।
পারতাম yes.
তারপরটা,
I ate too much on vacation. Now I cannot fit into my jeans.
তো এটা এটা কন্ডিশনালে কিভাবে হবে?
If I didn't if I didn't had didn't eat too much on vacation, now I
So
could
এটা
fit into
হবে,
my jeans.
if I had not eaten too much on vacation. If I had not eaten too much on vacation, I could fit into my jeans.
I couldn't এটা স্যার
I could fit
I
into my
could
jeans.
fit into my jeans.
Fit into my jeans.
Fit into yes.
So এখানে আরেকটা হোমওয়ার্ক হয়ে গেল তোমার, fill in the gaps with correct verb in the correct conditional. Some of the answers are negative. বুঝতে পারছো? তো এখানে ফার্স্ট কি দেওয়া,
Yes sir.
I am a
I
bad
am
worker.
bad worker.
হ্যাঁ, if I dash so
If
lazy,
I
এখানে হবে কি, if I were not, হ্যাঁ, তো এখানে were were মানে যে বি তো আছে, সো এখানে if I
yes sir,
were not so lazy,
not
তো
so lazy.
এখানে নেগেটিভে হয়েছে, সো আমি তোমার একটা সলভ করে দিলাম, রেস্ট অফ দ্য সেন্টেন্স তোমার সলভ করতে হবে।
Okay sir.
I dash all my work yesterday, আমি দুইটা সলভ করে দিই। হ্যাঁ, সো I would have finished all my work yesterday, ও যদি এত লেজি, if I were not so lazy I would have finished।
All my work
হ্যাঁ, তো
yesterday.
এখানে ফিনিশ আছে, দেখো ক্লুতে ফিনিশ দেওয়া আছে, তো ফিনিশডের
Yes sir.
পাস্ট ফর্ম হচ্ছে I would have finished all my work yesterday।
Finish.
তো বাদ বাকিগুলো ব্রেন স্টর্মিং করে করে ফেলবা, বুঝতে পারছো?
Okay sir. Okay sir.
So let's do a speaking test. Let's do a speaking mock test. So let's talk about traffic where you live. So how do most people travel to work where you live?
In my point of view, most of the people like to travel public transport like bus. because bus are the most convenient and comfortable transport in my city.
What
And
traffic problems are there in your area and why?
sorry, sir, I couldn't understand the question.
What traffic problems are there in your area and why?
There are many reasons for traffic in our area. Firstly, the roads are very narrow, and also the public are very uh, don't have a conscious uh, about traffic, and also there are a lot of or there are the roads are very narrow, and that's why I think it's a very problem for traffic.
So the way you answered, there are a lot of problems. So first question was what traffic problems there in your area. So you should to first talk about the problem. You started with why there is a problem. So and you had a grammatical mistake also in the answer. So let's go with the
Yes,
next question. How do traffic problems affect you?
yes. Traffic problem can affect publics like
What did I ask you? How do traffic problems affect you? I'm talking about you. How does it affect you?
traffic jam can affect me, like whenever I go outside or for my studies, and the time I stuck in traffic, I feel very I feel very lazy and nervous, and its affect on my mental and physical health.
So that wasn't a good answer, right?
Yes,
So you could have first said that due to the traffic problem, sometimes I'm very late to attend my university. That was a
yes,
logical answer. And I'm very late to come home also. So that affects the studies also. And sitting in a long time in a traffic jam, it affects me mentally and physically. It costs me a lot of time. So it's a big issue. It affects me in a huge way in my life or in a big way in my life. It affects me a lot in my life. That would have been a better answer. So how would you reduce the traffic problem in your area?
In my area, I think we have to everyone have to conscious about traffic jam,
Everyone
and we
have
have to
to conscious, it doesn't work. Everyone have to be or has to be conscious about the traffic problems.
traffic jam traffic jam problems, and we we have to maintain our traffic rules, and also I think we have government should government should
You
increase
shouldn't say government, it's government.
government
Government. Yeah.
government should increase road, and also I think every drivers have to conscious about the right vehicles, and
It wasn't a good answer, and the ending wasn't nice also. So you could have said there are a number of ways to reduce the traffic problems, like building new roads and making more highways, teaching drivers how to drive in this heavy traffic. আর কি আছে? হ্যাঁ, আর কি আছে?
Roads are one of the
Reducing the
two.
number of auto rickshaws on the main road. Uh,
Reduce করতে হবে।
making making a better parking system, so that the cars don't have to so that the drivers don't have to park their cars on the road. হ্যাঁ, তো এরকম আর কি। তোমার আনসারগুলো ভালো হইতেছে না, বুঝছো? স্পিকিংয়ে তোমার আনসারগুলো তো ভালো হচ্ছে না। সো মক আমি কালকে নেই, তুমি একটু বেটার প্রিপারেশন নাও। এই ট্রাফিক রিলেটেড মকটাই তোমার নিব, হ্যাঁ? সো তুমি একটু চ্যাট জিপিটি করতে পারো বা করতে পারো একটু। আমি তোমার এই কোয়েশ্চেনটা পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি, তুমি এটা তোমার এইভাবে মক মানে তোমার প্রিপারেশন নিয়ে প্রিপেয়ার্ড হয়ে তুমি মক দাও আপাতত, হ্যাঁ? যেন তুমি গুছায় সুন্দর করে হলো মকটা দাও। আমি তোমার হোল কোয়েশ্চেন পেপার পাঠিয়ে দিচ্ছি, এখানে যা যা আছে এগুলো তুমি ফুল প্রিপারেশন নিবা আজকে। কালকে তুমি মক দেবা, একদিন প্রিপারেশন, তোমার কোয়েশ্চেন আগেই দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, ঠিক আছে?
ওকে স্যার।
ওকে, তাহলে টেক কেয়ার ফর টুডে। কালকে দেখা হবে। কালকে তোমার স্পিকিং মক নিব শুধু, কালকে ক্লাস হবে না। কালকে তুমি হোমওয়ার্কগুলো করবা আর স্পিকিং মকটা নিব খালি, ওকে?
ওকে স্যার।
ওকে, বাই।